pretty well, Mary Lou. I'm pretty excited for this new way to interact with people. I essentially can give people a free synchronization workshop every day this week. So I was so excited to learn this tech despite the delays, guys. So I thank you for your patience, but I'm really glad that I get to interact with you guys in a little bit more up close and personal way. I love that Facebook and YouTube and Zoom have created ways for people who aren't developers, who aren't software developers, can get out there and rock it and help people. All right, so let's get started. Looking for the record button in case people want the copy of it. Okay, let's go, guys. You guys know how this goes. Click the link if you want to join live. Let's just go ahead, close our eyes. Allowing yourself to ground and center as you release the worries of the world back to the worries of the world. That is what we most want to start this workshop with. Some of you will enjoy the message. Some of you will feel words of soothing. Some of you will be appalled. We're just trying to share from you, from non-physical's perspective, about what is going on in physical. Oh, Spirit just gave me homework, guys. Pause, because Spirit just gave me homework. They wanted me to tag someone. I've never had them do that in the middle of a... Sorry. I am their messenger, guys. Okay, let's get them back. Yes, we very much hope those two can join. Non-physical and physical. You are non-physical who focused, who put enough desire. I want to experience living life on a planet. I want to experience living life on that planet. You manifested coming down. When you're in physical, you have your non-physical senses and you have your human senses. The human senses can be easy to focus on, and you can forget that you are non-physical. Will some of you be going through grief? Yes. Will some of you be feeling grief? Yes. Will many and most of you, throughout all of this, especially those experiencing grief, will you guys wake up to the reality, the fact that you were non-physical and you focused to come into physical to live life in outrageous joy. You only chose to came down. I want to feel what it feels like to be under a waterfall. What would it feel like to jump and hang glide? What would it feel like to be on a roller coaster? What would it feel like to grow food? We don't need food in non-physical. So what would it feel like to eat an orange, to eat an apple, to eat a banana, to eat a mango, to eat a guava, eat a grapefruit? You guys came down to experience that. Life is about ebbs and flows. Step one, rocket a desire. You have a desire. Hear the word desire. Our intention between now and through Sunday, maybe we'll do more with Kelly, we'll figure it out, is to very much get you guys reminded back to who you really are. And who you really are creatures who have desires. What is the point of focusing from non-physical into physical if you aren't gonna enjoy birthday cake? And we're not talking about the binging, that, just the eat a bite of cake and thoroughly enjoy it. So be okay with having desires. We want to soothe emotions as you guys readjust, as you re-navigate, as you recalibrate to the new way that the world will interact after this. And it is also to remind you who you really are and to get you back in touch with your personal desires. There are people out there right now who are having their best months ever monetarily. There are people out there who are meeting their husbands, their wives. Are most people being a little more cautious with, well, hey, let's just, 6 feet back, get to know each other a bit. Okay, are you being safe? Is there a little bit more precautious now? Yes. This will smooth over and ride out. This is not the end of the world. This is a complete global readjustment, re-navigating. You've been on a boat, and the boat has been focused on build, 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 go, 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 go. Western society, masculine energy, some people call it, accomplish, accomplish, achieve, achieve. When I get the 100,000 a year, when I get the 300,000 months, when I get the $1 million months, when I get and achieve this goal, then I can sit back and enjoy my life, enjoy my family, enjoy my children. Then I can relax. That's the path the earth was on before this. Was that energy vital for the evolution of humanity? Absolutely. Generational karma is not always bad. It's a system designed so that previous generations can embed in the DNA, the cells, the energy, your thought patterns to you so that you are not starting over from ground zero. Google 100th monkey story if you're curious how communal living, communal learning works. That's why people write books. You know how you read a book and it accelerates your learning? Same system setup. And there was a system, think about it, when we were in physical first, you had to learn how to create fires. You had to learn how to build walls. You had to learn how to build boats. You had to learn how to build ventilators. You had to learn how to build everything you had to do. Hey, look, I can build a fire. Now we can enjoy food in a better way. I can build walls and a roof. Now we can stay dry when it's raining. There was very much a vital element to that enjoying life more. Well, if we build a boat, then we could go see what's over there. Well, if we build a fence, we could protect ourselves from animals. If we get nets, we could sleep mosquito bite free. A lot of human satisfaction, a lot of human evolution came from that. So that's the course you were on. It wasn't a bad course. There's no need to judge the previous way of doing things. That was a course that was vital for the leading edge of creation, for the expansion, for the leading evolution of humanity. And now there had to be a readjust the course. Oh, we just need to shift over 3, 4, 5 degrees. Because now you guys know it's about, wait, what good is this 100 mil, 300 mil that I have saved up if I'm like now 60, I don't have a wife, I don't even have the social skills to get a wife. I'll give you an example with Kelly. Kelly, when she first started doing this, she for 9 months a year kind of hyper focused on business. She had to learn a lot. She had to grow. She was getting a lot of enjoyment out of it. That joke of the freshman 15 in college, Kelly joked and went, oh, they never tell you about the business 15 when you first start a business. And she kept seeing this guy's Instagram story. Guys, listen, I grew up in a house without a running toilet. I now make over 100 mil a year. And I can absolutely tell you, you don't want to be that guy with 100 mil who can't walk down the block. Let other people live that life. Hear that. Let other people live that life. Everyone can deliberately choose the type of life that they want. Are some people unaware that they made a choice for that life and they complain, they bitch, they moan? Yeah. You are part of the group that's aware. If the global shift is shifting 5 degrees for a new course, which is money and love and friendship and kindness, money and kindness, self-preservation and sharing. Self-preservation and sharing. So Kelly has been noticing lately that sometimes very wealthy people are being shamed. Sam Smith was having an emotional response to this pandemic. Of course, it's normal. Kelly was crying the other morning. She was just crying. She sobbed for a good 3 minutes and went, oh my God, I do feel scared. This is a scary time. We don't know what the structure is going to look like after this. We don't know. We get to repave it. Is it going to go very similar back to where it was? Yes. Is there going to be people more woke, as the slang on earth is right now? Yes. And that was the point. If you guys watched, it was a couple videos back we did with Kelly. It was the interview with Kelly's colleague, Autumn. She asked beautiful questions for us. Autumn, if you're watching, that's a fist bump from George. She asked beautiful questions, and in there we explain. It's called the Pandemic COVID Conversations with Spirit. Kelly's put it on all her platforms now. You can find it. It's on her iTunes. It's on her Spotify. It's on her website. Oh, she doesn't have that. It's kellylunt.com/podcast. She doesn't have it as a live page. She has it as a hidden page. It's in her Facebook group. It's on her Instagram TV. You guys can find this. And even for those people who don't believe in law of attraction, which we think it's weird, gravity, if you drop something, it's going to fall unless you do something to change it. If you have a thought, it's going to become a belief system, which is going to create your reality unless you do something to change your thought patterns. And we explained, even people who, that's too woo-woo, they're in the corporate world, they're in the masculine energy, they're the left brain, sciencey people. That doctor who's overworked 80, 120 hours a week, and he has generational karma stuff of a service attitude. He may not know how to change his thoughts to get the result, but did he certainly send off a step 1 rocket of desire? Of, God, there must be a different way to live life. Enough people had thoughts like that to cause this course correction on earth. Step 1, admit your desire. I desire fancy clothes. I desire expensive clothes. I desire world travel. I desire 5 boyfriends. Admit your desire, whatever it is. That's why you came down to physical earth. And yes, can your desire be love and light to the world, sending out energy, sending out light so that people who are quarantined alone can get quiet and just feel loved? That can absolutely be a desire. And we encourage that. We just encourage you to allow both kindness and self-preservation, sharing and self-preservation, leading edge of creation of humanity and leading edge of creation of your personal life. Step 2, we in non-physical, we view Earth as a checkerboard, as a chessboard. That's a better word, chessboard. And we're like, oh, this person wants 5 boyfriends. Oh, these 5 guys want friends and a lover, but they don't even not. How can we get them all together? That's our part. We love that. We delight in that. And there's no need to feel shame or guilt but why do I need messages from non-physical to feel better? We're in this together. We are all non-physical. You guys are the brave ones. You guys are the brave ones. You're the frontline people of moving society and humanity forward. You guys were, okay, I'm going to go down. Y'all got my back? Yes, we got your back. Go down there. Make the world better for us so that we can go down there. A lot of us want to come down and play on Earth, but we want to see more shifts and changes. You guys are the brave ones going down, helping lead that shift forward. Kelly, when she was in non-physical, when she was having such a hard time breaking up with this toxic guy who was yelling at her, cussing at her, didn't help pay for the bills. He managed all the finances, which was only her money, and kept adding $300 a month to credit card. And she finally sat down and did math and went, if you keep adding $300 a month to my credit card, I won't be able to afford my minimum soon. He looked at her and said, well, if you really love me, you should be willing to go to bankruptcy. And that's when it hit her like a brick wall. Oh shit, this isn't a teammate. It's not a team effort here. He was slowly just making the house, putting dirt on the walls, ripping her towels. And it was nice towels that her grandma gave her and embroidered her name on it for her. He was buying a lot of processed food for them to eat. And anytime she would ask, like, well, hey, could we get like maybe salmon and veggies? You don't run the finances. You're too stupid to do it. You don't make enough for that. If you want to eat better food, you should go and earn more and get another job. Meanwhile, he was attending 1 or 2 classes. You guys get the picture now. It took her 6 months to slowly have the conversation of we need to break up. Once they broke up, it took her another 6 months to get him out. And so she finally went, yo, homies up there, non-physical, inner being, spirit guides, higher self, whatever word you guys want to use for that. Why is this so hard for me to leave this guy who's literally running my life into the ground? And what came up was admitting that he's being abusive to you. You'd have to admit that your parents were abusive to you. And you're maybe not ready to feel that pain yet. And then Kelly went, oh, well, I don't want to feel the pain of bankruptcy. I don't want to feel the pain of living on the street. So I'll go ahead and feel that pain. She went, but why do I have to suffer this much? Why do I have to go through this? Why is this being inserted into my life experience? I want to be playing. I want to be running through the flowers. I want to be having fun. And we just told her, well, every time you looked down on non-physical and you saw the people down there who couldn't leave the alcoholic husband, who couldn't leave the narcissistic wife, the narcissistic husband, who couldn't break up with their family even though they were toxic and leading their life into the gravestone. You looked down and went, I want to be the one to lead them out of that. You didn't choose a life of suffer. You chose a life of expansion. Tap into your why. Tap into, I'm ready to see this in a different way. I'm ready to see this from a new perspective. I'm ready to do different actions to get different results. I'm ready to think different thoughts to get different results. Universe, non-physical, my non-physical, you have you are non-physical. You are us. You all have access to us. Kelly has simply spent time, a lot of dedication to clearing out inner child stuff so she could hear us clearer. She has spent time raising her vibe. She dedicates time daily to meditate. Just be open to having access to us and you'll begin to feel a more delightful flow in your life. So we want to continue to explain why now for the people who are going through grief, and then we want to open this up to talk to some of you live. So, it's a course correction. Do, which was helpful to humanity for a while, to now it's do and enjoy and do, energy and action and energy, delightful unfoldment. Some of the people who really were part of the, I want to come down to get sanitizing wipes created. I want to get down to lead science forward. I want to get down to create the vaccine for this. I want to get down there to create the cure for this. I want to get down there to do. They don't want to be part of that switch. This is the part where some of you may not like this part. They will be the ones to return back to non-physical, but we do guarantee you, though you may be going through very valid grief, you're on earth. You chose to come into physical to feel all of the feels. Any emotion you're feeling is normal. They're going to be happy going, I'm so glad my baby girl's enjoying more. I'm so glad that she got her wake-up call. And look at her. She's dancing with boys now. Look at her. She's doing her art now. Look at her. My baby girl's not working the 80, 100 hours a week anymore. Oh, look at her. She's taking that trip around the world, given when it's safer to do it. Oh, look, my baby girl finally broke up with that narcissistic person. Oh, we're delighting in that. Can you recalibrate and refocus to move forward? So, that Sam Smith story we started with. He was expressing raw emotion, the same raw emotion that Kelly felt. Does Kelly have much to worry about? No, she works from home. She lives alone. She's very low likelihood to get it from that alone. Does she also have such a dominant focus on well-being that she's always guided to the grocery stores when they've freshly wiped it down before she uses the terminal? She just smells and goes, thanks for disinfecting that for me. She's laughing at the, oh my God, my inner being is so on point. I'm so glad I'm tapped into my inner being. Sam Smith was crying and a lot of people went, oh, boo-hoo. Anne Frank was in a cardboard box for 2 years. You're in a $2 million home. That's not compassion. If the global shift is on a complete and utter recalibration from do to enjoy and do and enjoy, that's not compassion. Compassion would look like, oh, wow, everyone is impacted by this. Oh, wow, we are all one. We're more interconnected than I thought. You know, I gotta admit, I'm a little jealous that his self-quarantine is in that $2 million home. Look at that photo. I see this is example sake. I see that gym in the background. You've got a basketball court over there. You have money for all the TP you want. We hope you guys see that difference. Because if you're poor and want money, and you judged that, if you were jealous of that, you're not in the vibration of money. Use it as an awakening. Oh, I'm judging people with money. I think that by them having it, it's taken away from me. Use that vibrational contrast, that step 5 moment to wake up and realize you have a belief system that you have to suffer so others can thrive. If you become aware of that belief system, you stand a chance of breaking it so you could start thinking new thoughts. Maybe we all could survive. Maybe we all could thrive. If there's a way, I'd certainly like to see how. If there's a way we all could thrive a bit more, because we'll let you know that those rich folk that people love to joke, are they kind of waking up and going, whoa, maybe something's got to be done because my grandpa died probably because from all my workers brought it in. Maybe I do need to reemphasize sanitized noise. Maybe I do need to emphasize hygienic training. Maybe I do need to emphasize getting them a little bit of a better income. They're waking up. You need to wake up. Kelly saw some more posts of them completely slamming him. Or let's use another example. This one is just an example sake one. We're going to use Kim Kardashian. This is not, okay, let's not use someone real actually, because this is not a real story. We just want to give you a story so you guys can get the emotional essence of it. Someone who's wealthy right now, they might be, oh, but I had my world tour set and planned. They may be crying from that. If you judge that, you're not in the vibration of money. If you judge that, you're not in the vibration of love. Universe, spirit guides, non-physical, I want a husband, but yet you're judging someone who happens to have more financial resources than you, who happens to be more tapped into the vibration of overflow, of abundance, of enjoyment, of self-adornment, of self-adoration, of self-cherishment. I want a husband. You're judging someone for expressing a raw, true, authentic emotion. You're not in the vibration of your partner, of your life partner. If you judge, you need to look within. What part of me is jealous of them? What part of me wants what they want? What part of me, because if someone, let's say they're poor and they go, oh, boo-hoo, Sam Smith, shut up, I'm in a 1-bedroom apartment. That's going to keep you. The shift, the global is shifting. You can shift with the stream and get to the enjoy and do with everyone else. Or you could be hanging on to the last bit of struggle that the global overall is shifting away from. Can you use it to go, whoa, this whole time I have been in the old paradigm of I need more money, I need more money, I need more money. Once I get more money, then I can relax, then I can enjoy. Once I have more money, then I could save and I could feel better. Once I have more money, then I could pay my debt off and then I can finally relax and finally enjoy my kid's birthday party. That's the old world. Or you could look at that photo and go, wow, I guess I just assumed and thought that all this money I've been working so hard for It will provide a sense of relief, a sense of relief, a sense of peace, a sense of ease, a sense of enjoyment, a sense of delight. And he's in a $2 million home feeling the exact same emotions I'm feeling right now. Wow, we're all one, and maybe money isn't as important as I thought. Universe, of course, I still want money. Step one, admit your desire. Of course, I want more money. After this pet smooths over, I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to buy myself a bigger home. I want to be able to buy myself a nicer car. I want more money to have two or three boxes of diapers for my baby so I don't run out again. So, of course, I want more money. Step two, you let us align. Step three, you receive. Step four, you get so good at receiving. Step five, if you feel some contrast, if you feel some anger, some hate, some disappointment, you don't beat yourself up for being there. You don't judge it. You get right back to, well, now I know. Now I know that money isn't the answer. Thank you, Sam Smith, for highlighting that for me. A nice, big, old, fancy home isn't the end all be all. Now I know that, yeah, do I still desire a nicer, aesthetically pleasing place? Yes. But now I know that it's about enjoying life right here, right now. And then you will be on the shift with the globe to have the nicer home and be able to enjoy. And they're saying with that, they would like to go to some people who are live. What's up? How'd y'all like that message? Write some comments. I want to come back and read them. And let's see. Okay, so Spirit, who do you want to go to? Okay, are you okay? Guide me. Do you want to go to someone live on the phone call, or do you want to go to someone in the chat? They're saying live on the phone call. It looks like it might be Kathleen, or let's see. Okay, guide it. Make it super crystal clear for me. Inner being, who's most going to hear their answer and represent the whole audience? Oh, it's Connie, my little rock star. Okay, unmuted, Connie. So just go ahead and start speaking however you'd like to direct the conversation, Connie.
That message really resonated with me.
Kelly sometimes words it as, Spirit, were you just going for their jugular? Okay, non-physicals, were you just like laying the spiritual smackdown on all of us? So sometimes it can feel a bit whoa, a bit, oh, whoa. But we're here. Take a time, take some time if you need to adjust it a bit, but we would just love to hear your thoughts, what you heard on it, what's most pertinent to you. It's very much going to be a perfect dialogue that unfolds between you and us to benefit you and benefit everyone else, just like your nonprofit will benefit you and everyone else. Will not the soldiers who come to your nonprofit be benefited? Will not the celebrities who come be benefited for that give back feeling? Will not the spouses of the soldiers be benefited? Will not the friends of the spouses be benefited? Desire, self-perseverance, and others, and sharing, and kindness. It's an interweaving. When you can allow yourself to expand and to grow and to enjoy more and to allow more flow, more easier conversation with people, more connection, more intimacy, it 100% trickles over into other people. Did you want to say anything, or would you like us to keep going?
You can keep going.
We'll go. If you have anything you'd like to say, though, your words would help other people wake up in it. Spiritual people would like to call it heart chakra. Awakening and opening to experience more love. The love vibration is so commonly misassociated. It's not even funny from our perspective. When people grew up in a trauma-filled household, they get the definition that love is suffer, that love is pain, that love is torture, that love is I self-sacrifice so others can enjoy. That is not love. That's torture. That's self-sacrifice. That's anger. That's rage. That's despair. That's fear. That's powerless. It's waking up to experience love in an entirely new way. What thoughts do you have on that?